Welcome back to Wicked F150. For everybody that follows the channel, that is subscribed and stuff like that, I know that it's been a while since I made a video. That would be due to a number of different things. Wife and I just bought a house. I've been sick for about 3 weeks. As you can tell, I'm still not over it. And we got a new puppy. Great Dane puppy. Love her to death already. Now, to the truck stuff. I get a lot of comments, people saying about why can't I just love this truck? I complain about my truck, stuff like that. And I want to clear that up real quick. I love this truck. I've said it in numerous videos. Everyone that I'm complaining about the truck, I've said that I love this truck. That's why I'm not going for the buyback from Ford with all these issues that it has. That's why I just want the extended warranty. Hopefully I will get it. I haven't heard back from them yet. But that's why, because I do love this truck. So we're going to go over why I love this truck. So for anybody that's new that's watching, this is a 2018 F150 Super Crew short bed, FX4 package, 5-liter V8. Don't know if I just mentioned XLT with the 302 package. I love this truck. It's Oxford white, which I couldn't be happier with. I think this truck is just sexy as hell. That is one of the things I love about this truck, is the color of the truck. Now, I know everybody has different tastes. Black, blue, red. The lead foot color from last year was amazing. I'm pretty disappointed they canceled it in 19. You can't get it anymore. That kind of sucks. But this Oxford white, it's beautiful color on this truck. Especially once, you know, I only leveled it, but it looks perfect like that. It's super easy to keep clean. It doesn't matter how. I could probably go 2 weeks down here in Oklahoma with all the pollen and the dust and the wind constantly. I can go probably 2 weeks without having to wash this truck, and you can't really tell that it's dirty. It still looks clean, nice, and ready to go. Now that would be number one. Number two is the fact that it's a V8. Now, if they had this exact package when I was shopping in a 3.5, I probably would have gotten that. I probably would have, just because of the gas mileage. And that is the only reason. Yes, it's a truck. I'm fully aware. I don't expect a little car gas mileage in a truck, period, no matter what the engine. However, if I have the option between the exact same truck, whether I'm going to get 15 miles to the gallon or 20 miles to the gallon, I'd rather get 20. I mean, I'm going to save money anywhere I possibly can. But this V8, it has so much power, and you can feel it. Now, it's not the turbocharged, so it doesn't, you know, throw you back in your seat, you know, like a 3.5, but it still does give you that oomph. You still feel it in your chest, in your stomach, throwing you back into your seat. Now, with the level and the tires, it doesn't do that quite as much. I should have got a better gear ratio. This is a 3.55. Should have gotten a 3.73. If that ever comes around, that's what I'll be switching to. But what? She's getting a little antsy. That's why she's in the truck for the video. Another reason, haven't done a whole lot of videos, going to cross country in a month, and got to kind of save for that. But I need to get her used to the truck. She threw up in it the other day. I'm glad I got the floor mats. What? You're fine. You're fine. She gets a little anxiety, so she needs to get used to it. Sorry for the distraction. But anyway, the V8, you can't beat just the rawness of a V8. Ford has talked about getting rid of the V8. I know that they're supposed to be coming out with an electric truck. That's something I will never, ever understand. I know there's a lot of people that are all for the electrics. electric cars. One of my best friends, he has an electric car, and I give him crap for it all the time. I know they're good for the environment and all that. I myself would just never own one, ever. But the V8 is amazing. I'll be right back. I'm going to throw her in the house. She's getting too antsy. And we're back. Sorry about that. Now, the rest of the reasons why I love this truck. I talked about the outside appearance. Talked about the V8. The room in this truck. Now, I am aware that 2019, the new Rams, they have more interior space than the F-150, which is probably amazing. They do look like very nice trucks on the inside. They really have updated that, and it does look nice. But it is also a first-year truck. You're going to have a lot of problems with that. So hopefully they get them fixed out, and it'll be nice in the interior. But up until then, Ford has always had the best, or the biggest interior, which I will say the best too. All the functions and features that you get in here, it just looks and feels nice. Before I bought this, I had a 12 F-150. I've had a 16 Ram, and buying this, I wanted to check out a GMC. I think they are very nice looking trucks, but I've never ridden in one, so I wanted to test drive it. I don't like Chevys, driven it, ridden in them. This is just not for me. But I wanted to check GMC, and the ride sucked. It was horrible. Just on the test drive, it was uncomfortable. Already driven this truck back to Pennsylvania before, and the whole ride was comfortable. That is something I love about this truck, is how comfortable this interior is. It's huge, have plenty of space, for absolutely anything. Just the last video was a tonneau cover. Last year when we went back to Pennsylvania, of course didn't have that, so I didn't put anything in the bed going back. Me, my wife, our daughter, and all our luggage and stuff like that was in here. We were all comfortable still, and had plenty of room for everything. Now the tonneau cover, of course, is going to help. It's all going to go in there. But there's still plenty of room in here. The comfort is amazing. It really is. I mean, the trip from here to Pennsylvania is 24 hours. And you need something comfortable. I have a bad back as it is. You can't beat this comfortability, if that's a word. But you can't beat it. And just how the seats look. Like, these seats, I love these seats. I love the tire pattern in them. I wouldn't trade these seats for anything. And just for that reason, I will never get seat covers. Now, with the new dog getting such anxiety, the back seat is getting a little dirty. I'm going to have to clean them up because she drools a lot when she gets real anxious. So they do have to get clean, and seat covers would help that. But I can't cover these up. They're beautiful seats. Another thing I love about this truck is how much you can modify this thing. Now this, I've been around vehicles and worked on them and stuff like that, but I've never modified my own vehicle. The most I had ever done was speakers and a leveling kit. That was it. Now this one, of course, if you've watched all the other videos, I've done quite a lot more to my own truck now. Because I have the ability to do it. And the stuff that you can do to this thing, I just love it. And you can make it look so much nicer when it already looks the best out of all the trucks. Just how much you can modify it, especially with Forescan. Forescan is probably one of my favorite things. I love Ford, but I hate the Ford blue. I don't like blue. And all the emblems, being able to get stuff to cover them up and to match the truck, to be able to change the screen, the theme behind it, to match my idea of what I want it to look like. The windows, the seat belts, the speakers. When I put bigger tires on, I did it myself through Forescan. I didn't have to pay somebody else to do it. Stuff like that. Like, I really love that you're able to do that with the F-150. The XLT trim, the 302A package is the package that I have, and it's all that I need or want in a truck. I don't need anything, but I do have the highest 302A package with the technology package and the navigation package. Now, I didn't need navigation. I didn't plan on getting navigation, but Forescan helped that, so now I actually use this navigation. My previous vehicles, I did not. I just continued to use Google, even though they had it. This one, I use it. I love the navigation on this F-150. It's user-friendly. It's great. The heated seats, I'm telling you what, they work too well sometimes. The remote start, that's an XLT thing. XL, you're not going to get it unless you add it, of course, but right off the lot, you're not going to. But remote start definitely works very well. Oklahoma, the winters, I mean, it still gets freezing. It was pretty cold last winter, but the summers are a big thing for me. Love the cold, hate the heat. So just set the truck to, you can do auto, but I do it to last setting and just crank that AC through Forescan, global windows the whole way down, crank the AC a couple minutes before I go out. You got the air blowing, all the hot air out the open windows before I even get out there. I get in and it's nice and cool, no issues. Love that about this truck. This is going to be our family vehicle for many years to come. That's why I love this truck. This is a dependable, even with all the issues, because Ford has to fix it. I mean, the rattle and the starting issue and all of that, yeah, it's not fixed yet, but it's with the powertrain. So at minimum, I got well over 5 years because I got some preferred plan with Ford. But even if Ford doesn't give me the extended warranty, I'm still covered for playing it well in over 5 years. So it's going to be reliable. They're going to have to fix it. It's under warranty. If anything else does go wrong, anything major goes wrong, because right now it still runs like a champ. With rush hour in here, talking about throwing you back in your seat, the gas pedal works. Let me tell you that. But it's a little bit different, this video. I know I'm kind of rambling a little bit. Hope it doesn't bug you all too much, but I got a lot, like I said, I got a lot of comments about why don't I just love this truck. I do. I put at least 400 to 500 miles on this truck every week because I just love driving it. It is fun. It's comfortable. It's just my truck. If anybody has any questions, comments, please go ahead and put them down below. I make sure I always answer anybody that has a question. If I don't, comment again with a question mark or something. Maybe I missed it. I will see it and I will comment back. I'm really good about that. But I wanted to do this today because I do have a new modification coming. With all the money spent lately and the money needing saved, I was able to put a little bit back and figure out an exhaust for this truck. I want that V8 to roar a little bit more. I got a little measuring to do this evening, and it will be ordered this evening. Hopefully it gets here very quickly, and I can get a shop to weld it on for me. But what I've heard and found for this exhaust setup, man, it's going to be nice, and I can't wait to see it. I hope you guys are excited whenever it comes, and I finally am able to make that video. Hope you all have a great week. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. See y'all later.